Loudon, New Hampshire NASCAR fans, here's your 2026 driver appearance list for the Dollar Tree 301. Kicking things off, bringing up Friday the 21st here. And if you're new to the channel, thanks for stopping by. I do this every week for every NASCAR race. Anything in blue, you will have to leave the track for. Everything in black is on site. Not a ton going on Friday, so I'm not gonna dwell too terribly long on this. Moving to Saturday, I also put on here, whenever I find information about wristbands, I include that as well. So whether that includes if you have to get there at a certain time, if you have to pay a certain amount of money for a apparel item or a die-cast vehicle, all that is included on the list. The one thing I will call out here, the Denny Hamlin appearance at 3:30, it did say that a wristband is required. However, I didn't find any information on when they're starting that distribution and like where specifically. I assume it's going to be at the Bob's Furniture. So I would, if you really want Denny's autograph, I would get there 2 hours. I know this is going to suck. I would get there 2 hours before then to at least get the wristband. I know that's going to conflict with, like, especially if you're trying to get some of these other drivers' autograph, it's going to be a conflict. But if you really want a Denny autograph, you're going to have to do that. And I did notice they only said it's one per wristband, so bring a friend. The rest of Saturday, nothing to waste too much time on with. The Sunday stuff, which is the 23rd, is all at the track. Everything I found is at the track, which is great news. There's a lot of stuff happening at the Cracker Barrel stage. There's kind of stuff happening all over the place, which is pretty typical for a NASCAR race. Some wristband purchases are required. I didn't see any wristbands that were like a first come first serve, which again, those are great because they don't cost money, but then you have to be there right when the souvenirs haulers open, which I do include under the day. None of that this weekend, so that's kind of nice. Kind of frees up your morning. The other stuff, I would say, while we have some time here, even if you do have a wristband, I always recommend getting there 30 minutes before the appearance. That way you're kind of like, you're never going to be first because someone's going to be there 3 hours early. That way you're up front, you have a better chance of getting multiple things signed, pictures. The drivers aren't rushed, they're happy. The Sharpies are fresh. Bring your own Sharpie, by the way. Everything's better when you're at the front of the line. When you're tagging to the back, that's when it gets a little rough. Aside from that, nothing else noteworthy to report. Enjoy the race. And again, give me a follow. Again, if this isn't your race, maybe I'll be doing this for an upcoming race. So thanks again, and we'll see you in the next edition of 124 Mail Day.